All right, is the sound on now? Is it on? Jasmine's on break. Can you hear? Turn your phone on. We're good? Okay, all right, cool. All right, so listen. Remember, everything's allegedly, even my name's allegedly. I apologize for the technical issue. Jasmine is out of town. She deserves a well-needed break, okay? And we got cut the check, keep me over here messing up, all right? That's just what it's going to be all week, all right? So forgive us for the technical issues. Remember, guys, this is happy hour. If you're not familiar with happy hour, literally, you get off work, maybe you don't work. You got some problems you need to discuss. So instead of heading down to the bar, you head on down to the Tasha K, okay? And I'm the bartender, all right? Just picture me, I'm the bartender. I'm only charging a few dollars. Shots are on sale for $2. You understand what I'm saying? Only house liquor. And y'all get to ask me whatever question you want, judgment free. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I ain't going to lie to you, all right? I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not going to waste your time up here because there's a lot of us going through some real things, all right? And y'all have been doing great since we brought this segment back, all right? And so remember, this is not about YouTube. This is not about how to start a YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, or wherever else. This is simply about us and no celebrity gossip. Now, I know we happen to have a piece of a celebrity in the title, okay? Because somebody is dating a celebrity son and they need some advice on what to do, and I'm going to give them that advice, okay? And so if you want your question read on the channel, please feel free to email me. UNWINEWITHTASHAK@gmail.com. It comes right to me. You may get selected and we may be on go right now. Or if you want to call in, the link is below. He said my voice is going in and out. Okay. Somebody please listen to the sound on our end to make sure we're good. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen, I got to start this show. So they say we good on tech issues. Okay. All right, cool. Now, if you want to tell me your question live, all you got to do is hit the link that's in the chat, okay? And once you hit that link, you can either show your face or don't show your face. Please make sure my voice is turned down and you can ask your question verbally, okay? But we're going to start with a question first. I'm going to read it while you guys hit that link and go ahead and get in, okay? I think I do 2 questions. Jasmine ain't here to remind me, okay? I normally do 2 questions where I read 2 questions and then I'll let y'all in on the link, okay? So make sure y'all dropping that link, and moderators, you show that link too. How's everybody's weekend been? Real quick, before we jump right into everything, how's everybody's weekend? I hope y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. I did. My voice is surprisingly here. Shek tried to take it. He did. He turned 43 yesterday. Y'all make sure y'all show some love for Cut the Check Kiwi, okay? Hey! Say happy post-birthday. His birthday was yesterday. He said he had a good time. That means I did my job. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the winos that was sending gift cards and stuff, because Lord knows we need them, okay? Lord knows we need them. That's the only way we continue to cut the checks around here, okay? By y'all giving, all right? And remember, when you are backstage, hold backstage, okay? Do not hang up. You will lose your place in line. It's first come, first serve. So I see everybody that pops up, all right? So moderators, please remember to drop the link. I'm going to go ahead and get started and start reading these questions, all right? Okay, y'all pray for me. We ain't got Jasmine here, okay? So I'm going to be a little all over the place. And remember, when we're done with this show, we're going to head over to TashaKLive.com for the celebrity gossip portion of the show. And we got some new wine on Dwight Howard, okay? This is new, fresh wine. And we also got some new wine on it's a few things, okay? I ain't got it together right here, but we got it together for the show, okay? So let me go ahead and read the question. Remember, if you want your question read, email me on unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, or if you want to call in, hit the link that's in the chat. We already got people waiting backstage, okay? So first come, first serve, all right? Remember, no YouTube questions. All right, so this one is from, I'm going to read that one later because it's a little vulgar, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure I got this one right. Hold on. Okay. All right. So this one is from, I guess they want to be left anonymous. Hi, Tasha. I've been in an on again, off again relationship with this guy for 6 years. I have dated other men and enjoyed my life and been in relationships with other men, but he refuses to leave. Okay, I'm confused right there. Help me out. If I'm missing something, that's what y'all in the comments for. All right. I treat him like crap at times, but he refuses to go on with his life. He threatens me with leaving, but doesn't. We are toxic. When I did find out he tried to move on, I confronted him and he cut off the girl. Do you want him to leave? Okay. All right. Let me keep reading before I assume. All right. Now, I'm gonna need some reading glasses for y'all. Okay. So I've dated other men and enjoyed my life and been in relationships with other men, but he refuses to leave. I treat him like crap at times, but he refuses to go on with his life. He threatens me with leaving, but doesn't. We are toxic. And when I found out he tried to move on, I confronted him and he cut the girl off. I have recently been indicted for a federal crime and waiting for sentencing, and he wants to be with me and be there for me if I go to jail for a short time, but I don't want to be with him. He's a good guy, but I think I can do better. We have a good friendship. Okay, what is that? We have, hold on, let me make sure I got. He's a good guy. We have a good friendship, but I want more, and he isn't ambitious as me, but he owns property. And has careers and has potential. He is 10 years older than me and I don't know what to do. I don't want to leave him after if I may go to jail, and I think I used him. I have tried to break up with him and he refuses to go. Maybe I should just settle. I don't know. He not that bad. Now, am I crazy or did I just read what I read? So, okay. So you're in a relationship with a guy for 6 years. You dated other men. You told this man don't go, and then he don't go. But then when he does decide to go, you confront him. He cuts the girl off. He right back. But now you about to go to jail, okay? And you waiting sentencing, and he still want to be with you after you going to jail. Okay, Butch Remy. Shout out to the Butch Remys. I don't know how they do it. Okay? And she said he's a good man, but she thinks she can do better. You gonna find somebody better in jail? Is that what we're looking? You're gonna find somebody better in the federal penitentiary center? Okay, all right. They're gonna be buying you. He trying to buy you Cheesecake Factory. They're gonna be buying you ramen noodles in jail. Okay, I got you. And so he's a good guy, but I think I can do better. We have a good friendship, but I want more. I don't think you have a choice to want more, sweetie. You're gonna have to sit down. God said you're gonna have to set it down. Here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, you said maybe I should just settle. I think for now you should just settle, because when you get to the feds, you know what I'm saying? And this is me saying this out of love. You're going to need him. Do you understand what I'm saying? He the only one that's crazy enough to keep coming around, because out of all the dudes you done mentioned, ain't nobody else coming around, okay? And so while you saying that you keep trying to push him away, you're going to need his check. You're going to need him to put some on your books, okay? Before you have to eat cat in order to get a pad, because they're going to make you do that in feds. They're going to make you do that in the feds, okay? Ain't nobody giving you, they're going to give you just a certain number of pads. You're going to have to wear them for 8 hours, okay? But if you want anything extra going down there, you're going to have to eat another girl cat, or you're going to have to get a job up in there, which is going to cost, it's going to take you a lot more, okay, to get them pads, whereas he could just throw the money on your books and get your pass. And I don't understand you talking about you don't want to settle, but sweetie, you don't settle for fair time. I don't get it. I'm trying to be nice. Listen, if you guys want your questions read on the channel, please make sure you want to be anonymous tonight, okay? Make sure you mention that unwinewithtashak@gmail.com. If you want to ask your question, okay? You can ask your question via video link. The link is in the chat, please. You don't have to show your face. You can show your face. We just need to know your voice, okay? All right, and so baby, I'm just gonna tell you, honey, we're gonna revisit this question again when you get out. Okay, when you get out and you serve your time, then I think you'll be inclined to make decisions as to where you want your life to go and who you want to be with. Right now, you about to be with Bertha. That's who you about to be with. Okay. Happy hour. All right, let's go ahead and start letting y'all up. Remember, the link is in the chat. Use the link. First come, first serve, okay? Come on up here, Sandy. Sandy.
How do I know if I'm up here?
How you doing, Sandy?
What's up, Tasha?
Okay. Where you calling from?
PG County, Maryland.
Oh, okay. Shout out to the DMV.
Right.
Okay. What's your question?
I just wanted to compliment you for being the original OG of broadcasting.
Say that again. It's hard to hear. Can you turn them up, please? Hold on. Let me turn you up. Go ahead.
You the original OG of broadcasting.
Me?
Yeah, you and Lovely T.
Okay. Thank you.
Also wanted to just my question with. So there's this boy.
Okay.
But I'm gonna talk about one of them. I met him in college.
He coming in and out. Is it his signal? Okay. Try to be as still as you can or turn on your Wi-Fi because your voice is coming in and out, Cindy. Okay. Okay.
So
better. There we go. What's up?
So my question is, if a nigga was in a cafeteria, right, in college, he going back and forth, Aaliyah back and forth. He looking for somebody. You over there eating like a monster because you hungry, me. And he finally see that you see him, right? So after he see you don't do nothing. 2 years later, you show him your pussy on Instagram, in the chat. I did. So after that,
wait, you got a vagina?
I'm a female. I just look like this right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead, keep going.
So, anyways, you chat for a little while. All he's saying is 100. He an NBA player. Anyway, he asked you for $500 using his dad's Cash App because he's 16 you. And I'm 30.
Okay.
And so, the shade. Okay.
I mean, you said basketball player. My eyes got big. It's just, over here we tend to talk about a lot of basketball players. We're gonna talk about one right after this live, Dwight Howard, and him allegedly being with another basketball player. But that ain't for this show though. But keep going. I may have to ask you to stay for the after show, but keep going.
Right. So, but anyway, so this nigga asked you for money through his dad's app, so he ain't got his shit together, right? So he said, "How much can you do?" Now the thing is that I was texting him, "Dude, can we just be friends?" Because he was interested in me like that. Because I asked him, "Do you want me?" He said no. I said, "I understand. Could we just be friends?" Right after, just $56. I sent it to him. I sent $1 in Zelle because he asked for more money after he received the 55 in Cash App. Now these were tax fund that I received, my last fund from my check that I got from working my hours. So I'm trying to figure out what this nigga doing. Then I asked him for the money back a day later. So I just want to see what his response was. I knew I was getting that money back, but this nigga sent me with the blue boy. I said, "Oh, you playing those games? It's deep like that." Mind you, we in the cafeteria. I'm getting up, and every time I'm in the cafeteria, he looks at me. He's looking at me. I'm not looking at him. I'm eating like a monster. He looking at me. He going over his shoulder, looking at me. And he with like 4 or 5 people. We the only ones in the cafeteria. So one day he with his buddies, everybody in the cafeteria.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. You keep saying cafeteria. How old are you?
I'm 30, but I was in college when I was 24.
So this an old story.
It's an old story, but I'm bringing it back up because I want my money back.
How much money?
$56, ma'am.
Man, if you need $56, I'll get it to you. Shit. I mean, you're talking about how many years ago?
Oh, ma'am, he affected my future pockets. He eating off me and my 6 figures because I got an HR degree that I haven't been using yet. And spiritually, I think he eating off my 6 figures. And he not gonna get that money. I'm gonna get that money. It's not his, it's mine. What Beyonce say in that movie Mine?
Cindy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to send your ass on up out of here. Bye. Remove him from the damn screen. Go. Bye. What the heck? I'm not finna play with y'all today. This is an hour that's about us. He talking about, I'm like, cafeteria? How old are you? Tell Kendra G to stop sending her people up over here. We do real things over here. People got real problems, okay? Me and Kendra D do 2 different things. Now, y'all better hit this link and behave yourselves. Miss Dana, come on up in here. Hey, Miss Dana.
Hey, Tasha K.
How are you?
I'm going
Okay, so where you calling from?
Arizona.
Okay,
Phoenix, Arizona.
shout out to Arizona. Okay, so what's your question?
Okay, I have a comment and a question.
Okay.
I'm from Arizona. I've never met you. This is the first time I've ever chatted, but you know you are the bomb.com. I follow you.
Okay,
Yes, you are, girl.
yes,
I
ma'am.
follow you. I send you money. I send you love because you deserve it.
Thank you.
You deserve it. And my thing is, everybody needs to stop knocking you and stop sweating you and let you do you.
Thank you.
Let you do you. And you're doing a great job. Okay.
Okay.
And like I say, this ain't no prompt. You ain't asked me. Say, I've never been on here. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't think I was going to get called, but I
Well,
did.
you here. It's a lot of people out here that don't
Okay.
know how to work the link.
Just followed what you said. I mean, Ray Charles can't see, but he can understand. I mean, he's dead
Exactly.
now. But okay. My
Go
question is
ahead.
this right here, Tasha K.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have friends that they retard. They really retarded, and I'm not
Mm.
talking about the mentally ill people, like that. But they try to buy me, like one girl yesterday bought me a freezer. Another girl bought me this. They try. Oh yeah. And another girl bought me some real expensive perfume. This other girl bought me flowers all the time, and
Come
they
on,
just
look, come on. Now, I
yeah.
don't want to disrespect nobody that's older than me, but it sounds like you got some good pussy.
Well, they never smelled it.
Okay. Okay. All right. I just wanted to. I'm
No,
like, you get
I ain't
free.
got down
You
with
get
none of them. I
you
ain't
get
got down.
free.
I'm
You get
married.
freezers and jewelry.
No, wait a
Okay,
minute,
go ahead.
Tasha K. I'm married. Okay. And my husband was telling me yesterday, I'm getting sick of these people buying you stuff. But Tasha K, what it is, they do something stupid. I quit talking to them. Then they buy me gifts. They buy me.
What?
They
It sounds
fake.
like you got game, Miss Dana. Miss Dana, you know that's that game. You know you can't. You tell your husband it's a blessing.
Girl. But the retardation I got to deal with for the gifts. I can't take it no more. I'm up to here with
Now
it.
you sure you ain't smashing these ladies? Cause I mean to buy a
No,
freezer.
no, 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 no. No, I'm not, Tasha K. No, I'm not. But
Go ahead.
I've told one of them I will no longer be a trash can for you to dump all your problems in my trash can and walk away. I told one I don't want to have anything to do with you because your problems overwhelm me.
Mm.
And they all kind of got a mental problem. And my old man said, well, everybody attached to you got mental problems. Do you think something is stirring up there?
Mm.
But it's not, Tasha K. So my question is to you. I don't want the gifts. I don't want nothing from them. I just want them out my life. And I
Well, you
tell
may
them
have.
that,
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna get it to you. Go ahead. Go
and I
ahead.
tell them that, Tasha K, and they continue to buy me stuff, trying to buy my friendship for me to be in their life. And
Okay.
I
Now,
don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it because of what I got to deal with, taking you to the store and doing all that. I just don't want to do it. What is your suggestion, Tasha K, for me to
okay.
get rid of these folks?
Okay. Miss
I
Dana,
don't want them for real. I don't want the
I
gift. None of that.
okay. Well, Miss Dana, people don't believe it, right? But I was raised by a woman like you. Everybody in the neighborhood, her name was Diane McNair. Everybody in the neighborhood came to my auntie and literally dumped their problems on her, and they would buy her everything.
That's what they
Everything.
doing to me.
So I believe you. Now, here's the thing, too. Now, my auntie, God rest her soul, but she never had a man around. But for some reason, these random people, men and women, would just come talk to her and drop her off gifts, money, all types of shit. And they would sit and talk to her. But we always wondered, Miss Dana, who was she smashing?
See, there you go, Tasha K. I ain't touched none of them. Ain't none of them smelt it.
Okay, all right. Did they lick it?
I sure ain't been down to nobody's either.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure we was on the same page. Now,
Will.
now, Miss Dana, it may be just you just got that gift.
I think back in the day, I was in the world and I turned my life around.
What type of
I used to,
world?
I used to smoke crack cocaine and I used to drink liquor, but I
Okay.
got 21 years clean off drugs, alcohol. But I still think I
Yes,
got
ma'am.
that game that attracts these people.
Right, I can tell. I'm
Look at
feeling it
you.
right now. I want to hang with you. I'm ready to give you some money right now, Miss Dana.
That's the case. You see, that's what I say. Ain't nobody on the internet can touch you. And I want you to know you the bomb.com.
Thank you, baby. I'm just telling you, you just got that energy. They feeling it right now in the chat. Like some people just have that energy and it just make you just want to open up your purse, your pocketbook, your wallet, your
They
legs,
do.
all
Well,
that.
ain't nobody open up their legs yet. I
Okay.
don't want to be hit with a depend.
Now, Miss, I would say you can't, like, how my auntie used to tell me this, you know what I'm saying? Like that the blessing, they trying to bless you, right? And they
Okay.
blessing you because they need somebody you got a lot of energy and they
Yeah.
want that energy from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so they come to you and they get life from you. Real talk. I'm not even playing with you. You know what
No,
I'm saying? Because
I
you got
think
a
that
lot
too.
right now. I can feel it through the screen. So what it is people just want to be around you just to soak up that energy because it gives them life and it gives them power. So they're giving you materialistic things in exchange for your spiritual gift, which is that energy, that good energy, that energy to live, to be resilient. The fact that you used to drink and smoke crack cocaine and you've been out the street 21 years, but you got a husband, you got your kids, all that shit, you holding it down. They want that. They want to be where you at.
Yeah.
So you
So
can't cut
don't
them off.
so
That's
so
like
don't cut
Jesus.
them off.
No, that's like Jesus telling everybody to get the fuck home. You can't do that. I'm sorry.
All right, Tasha K.
All
I'm a
right.
keeper.
You
I'm a
can't do
keeper.
that. You take
I
the
keep her.
freezers, you take the deep freezers and the freezers, okay?
All right, Tasha
You take the
K.
cubic zirconias and the diamonds. You take it all. These are these people coming to make their offerings to you.
Okay. And
And you
they do tell me, and Tasha K, you see, that's why I say you the bomb. They have told me I'm an evangelist.
yes. So
So
you can't control that. That's
you
what
know people.
they supposed to come do that to you. God
All right.
anointed certain people and they come and they lead their offerings to you. And you have to minister to them whether you want to or not because you got the energy to get through anything.
Okay, Tasha K. You
Don't
about
do
to
that
make
to
me
them. That's
cry.
like my auntie shutting her door. A lot of niggas would have died if she didn't open her door.
You right, Tasha. You right. You know what you're talking about. And I ain't never met you in my life.
I'm telling you, we meeting now.
Yeah. And everything you saying is right. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shut the door, Tasha K. I know
Don't
you
do that
busy.
to them. That's
I
like
know
God
you
shut the door in
busy.
their face and he
I know you
chose you.
busy. I know you busy and got a lot of people to talk to, but I just want you to know that you are a spiritual queen. You
Thank
have a
you.
very beautiful spirit.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. So do you. I feel it. Now you keep letting people feel you. Don't let
I
them feel
will.
down there now. That's for your
I won't
husband.
now. See,
That's for your
Tasha K,
husband.
you started trying to get down with the get
I
down.
just had to ask. You know what I'm saying? Cause see,
Okay,
a lot of these male preachers got that same energy, and they don't
yeah,
understand that the people are coming for the mouth energy, not the tongue, but the mouth
that's
energy,
right.
not the
Oh
dick
no,
energy. No.
now see, back in the day, yeah, but see, I'm so scared now. I don't want to commit adultery, and I got to answer to God, so I don't even get down like that.
Well, you make sure
That's,
your husband is in the living room when they come to give you offerings. That'll
oh,
block
they
all
do
that right
be. He
there.
do. He do. But
Right.
Tasha K, I want to say one thing to you,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
And then I'm done.
Okay.
I pray that the Lord shower His favor all over your life.
Mm.
That you be blessed double fold.
Yes, ma'am.
That this financial crunch that they trying to sweat you with and put you on fall at the wayside. In Jesus' name.
Oh, I just got my blessing from Miss Dana. You
All
keep
right, Tasha K.
the block open, okay?
All right.
Love you.
Much love, girl.
Bye.
I'm so happy right now, girl.
Me
You just don't know.
too.
Bye-bye, Key.
Bye-bye. All right, remember now, y'all. Use the link. That was a word now. I received all of it. I said she can't shut the door on them people. Yeah, they retarded, but they need her. She need them. You know, they need each other. Come on now. Come on up in here. Who is this? A9. Remember, write two, because I'm gonna be answering 2 more questions after this phone call, and call in. You do not have to show your face, okay? So we just want to hear your voice if you got a problem. Hey, A9, where you calling from?
Louisiana.
Shout out Louisiana. What part of Louisiana?
You asking too many questions. We're not doing all that. Just Louisiana.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
sorry.
It's
I'm
like
sorry.
you coming in my house and don't want to tell me your name, baby.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Go ahead. What's your question, child?
Okay.
Let's see how this go. Go ahead.
No, we're keeping it cute. We're keeping it cute.
Okay.
So here's my thing. I feel like I haven't engaged physically, like sexually, with anybody since earlier this year, right? And because for me, it's like a more so emotional thing, and it's really hard.
I gotta ask you one more question. How old are you? Because you sound real young.
I am 31, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. I don't want
Yeah, I'm
nobody
grown.
parents reaching
I'm
out
grown.
to me,
I'm grown.
giving their kids no education
No.
without their permission.
No,
Okay,
no,
go ahead.
I'm
Go
grown.
ahead.
And I feel like it's hard to meet people that are like more than surface level. So I don't have sex. And it's just like, I feel like physically I want to, but I don't ever meet people that are like emotionally there to like, you know? So I'm just trying to understand, like, how would you navigate that? Because I'm not just gonna be slinging cat just because people want to have sex with me. Like, I don't have time for that, you know?
Okay. So are you looking for a relationship? What are you looking for?
Yeah, I'm not looking for a relationship, but I feel like I have physical needs and I'm not just willing to just lay down with people just because of that need by itself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to like meet people that are like seeking more than just physical interactions, should I say.
I mean, and you're attracted to men, I take it. So these are okay. I just wanted to check because you know, a lot of people out here attracted to different things, and I just, dogs, cats, you just never know. You down there in Louisiana, no shade.
Not too much.
Okay.
Not too much.
Okay, so listen, there's two factors here, and you don't have any children, do you?
No children.
Okay, and you say you want to be married.
I don't mind being married, but I'm not one of those women that like, oh, I need to get married, if that makes sense.
Okay,
Like,
that's the problem. That's the problem.
What's the problem?
The problem is your men could tell that you don't need them.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Men are like, they're like kids. They want to know that they're needed and they're wanted. And if you're in it, like, you won't give them no ass, and then you don't know if you want them as a husband, what the fuck are they doing there?
You know what? I don't know.
I can't hear you, baby. You got to come to the microphone. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not one of those people that like I need. Like, I'm not gonna die if I don't get married. I'm not. You know what I mean?
Okay. So then the thing is, it's like men want to be where they want to be needed. They are providers. They want to provide everything for you: dick, money, whatever, house, cars, the cats, dogs. They want to provide it all. Okay. But if you're telling them up front, I don't need your dick, and I don't need you for marriage, I don't need this, they're gonna be like, let me go find somebody that needs me, because it's contrary to what they're trying to put out here on social media, human beings need each other.
Yeah.
And you need sex right now, but you don't want to admit that. You do.
I didn't say I did not. I said I do.
Okay, so if you need sex and you find a man that commonly needs sex, then have sex. And if it develops into something else, then let it develop into something else. A man will be more inclined to stay around, okay, for some sex as opposed to marriage. And if it develops into marriage, then be as it may. I don't see you losing. Just don't get pregnant during the whole phase.
I don't. Just something about. I mean, I just feel like sex lasts for like 20 minutes. Like, what we gonna do after that? If
Who
there's
having sex for 20 minutes?
how
Who?
long you have sex for? Your cat? I'm not having sex for more than 20 minutes.
I ain't had sex.
I'm not trying to be wrong. I'm sorry.
I have to carve out time
No,
to
ma'am.
have sex. I'm just understand 20 minutes. No, ma'am.
How long is somebody pumping on you, Tasha?
But that's why he been here 18 years.
I
That's
feel like
why
somehow
I
right
say-
be pumping on me for longer
That's
than 20
why I
minutes.
say, because as you get older, the need extends. So it's like the longer life you live, the longer you need sex. 20 minutes?
I just feel like if he doesn't finish in 20 minutes, he doesn't like me or something. Like that's a long time.
No. See, you young girls. Let me tell you something.
Not young girls.
You young. Let me tell you something right now. And every grown woman here, okay, like they up there saying you can munch me for 20 minutes. We just getting started. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Physically, like penetration for more than 20 minutes is a lot. Like
penetration.
No.
Listen to me. Sex is to be enjoyed. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the power in it is, yes, a man wants to come, but when you control that and you can feel him when he's about to get there, and you back off just a little bit, it intensifies. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know a woman that can come. I haven't met a woman that can come in 20 minutes. Okay.
But that's why you have like oral sex beforehand. Like that, I'm not talking about like everything, but I'm talking like physically penetrating. Like I'm not letting nobody pump on me for 20 minutes. That hurts. 20 minutes.
Yeah, you ain't enjoying it. You ain't met the right dick then. You ain't met the right dick then. Okay, I'm just being honest with you, because you literally tell him when you meet the right dick, when you meet the right piece of dick, this is what you do. Oh, you about to come? Hold on. It's just that good to you. You don't want, and then you have orgasms over and over and over again. You're supposed to just have one as a woman.
No, there's like I don't know how to explain.
Exactly, and multiple in 20 minutes.
No,
you got too many instructions.
Okay.
You need to breathe, child. Take 6 deep breaths. Relax.
Okay.
You should be sucking dick for 20 minutes.
Oh wow! Oh girl, loud jaw.
And just when he's about to come, you jump on it. You understand what I'm saying? That 20 what? Girl, no ma'am. Listen, y'all young girls, y'all, and I can tell you probably watch too much porn or something like that, and you play with yourself, you masturbate too much. That's where you're going wrong at. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. It creates a false sense of what intimacy is when you watch porn or when you play with yourself, okay? It's a false sense of intimacy. You should be saving that energy to connect with somebody who has the equal amount of energy as you. And trust me, when you meet that one person and y'all just doing foreplay for 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then you hop on the ride and you take a break, girl, you ain't living like y'all young, man. Y'all young. Y'all trying to scroll past like y'all scrolling these videos on social media. This bitch like this. No, ma'am. Okay. So if you're truly not looking for a relationship and you truly want sex, find somebody that equally wants that. And maybe they do want a relationship, but they don't want it right now. You know what I'm saying? Because 30 people are still trying to get their lives together and stuff like that. So, just enjoy you young before you get older. And then you miss out on life. You're missing out on life. Now, there's nothing wrong with fucking random people as long as you protected yourself, okay? And you won't get no babies out the deal.
Oh, okay.
If your mama ain't gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. Because Lord knows you don't want to get in a relationship with nobody and he can't make you come. But you, no.
Okay, Tasha.
Bye, get your young ass. I know you younger than 30. Don't get your ass up. We're gonna go. Now, I know she's younger than 30. Ain't no way. 30-year-old woman ain't finna come tell me no shit like that. Okay, remember this is happy hour. I see y'all backstage. Miss Sandra, you up next, and Shantian and April. Okay, remember, hit the link if you want to call in. You don't have to show your face, or you do show your face. This is happy hour. You're here to ask your questions. I'm gonna give you my most raw, honest, and sincere advice. Okay, and remember, if you want your question read, to email me. Okay, at UNWINEWITHTASHAK@gmail.com, and then I'll pop your question right on in here. Okay. Now, Nelly Belly, one of our regulars here. Okay, because remember I'm the bartender. It's a restaurant. Nelly Belly has been she's a regular. And so she's writing in saying, hold on. She says, Tasha, my brother's racist meth head girlfriend. Okay. She says, we're Black and my brother's on and off again, white, meth head, alternative, church going girl friend called him the N-word. He doesn't understand why we won't let her in the house. Are we crazy? Now I understand why Nelly Belly be going in on the chat. Anybody that knows who Nelly Belly is a wino. Hit the wine glass. Oh, don't be saying no, Nelly Belly. I see you. You wrote this in. Now you said we're black, and my brother's on and off again, white meth head, alternative church going girlfriend called him the N-word. He doesn't understand why we won't let her in the house. Are we crazy? First of all, if your brother's dating a meth head, what is he doing? What is he smoking? Nelly. Nelly, I love you, baby. Okay. But you can't listen, you now, and you pointed out that she white and he black. Okay. Now, all I'm trying to say is why are you allowing your brother in the house, but you're not allowing his girlfriend in the house? Because if your brother own that shit too, he gonna take your shit too. He gonna steal your shit too. Now it seems like you can't listen. I don't think he probably knew or registered that she called him the N-word because they was probably both high at the same time, and y'all the only sober ones around, so you caught that. But baby, this is their relationship. This is love. And how you know he didn't probably take a rock and hide it? You know what I'm saying? When you take a rock and hide it from a meth head, they liable to call you anything. I did that. My auntie once. I took her damn pills and I flushed them down the toilet. You would have thought a demon came out at me, right? Because all I know, she was nodding off, and when she was nodding off, I took the pill bottle and I flushed it down, and she woke up. She got out of that nod, you know, that nod that the Waffle House lady was doing the other night. She was cooking the waffle bitches, you know, and she did that, and she saw them gone. It's like she could smell them, like they was gone. And I pulled them down the toilet, boy. I never seen my auntie come at me like this. She called me everything under the book, and I was like, oh my God, it's me. It's me. She didn't know who I was. She blacked out. So you cannot blame this meth head for blacking out on your brother. You don't know what he did to her. Girl, you better stay out these problems. These are crackhead problems. And if you don't smoke crack, you don't need to be in this situation. All right. All right. Remember, if you want your question read, please feel free to email me on unwineWithTashaK@gmail.com. Come on up here, Sandy. How you doing? Hey, baby.
Hey, Tasha.
Hi. I love her. She's one of my favorite winos.
Okay. Well, I need you because
It's okay. Go
I just
ahead.
found out last week. Out of my three kids, my youngest is my only son and a
Oh,
boy.
you the one. I'm sorry. I thought you was Sanji. This ain't
I am.
Sanji.
It
Oh, you
is.
Sanji?
Yeah.
Oh, you look different.
That was actually I took that picture when I was in Miami.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. Well, good. You had a good time because it looks good.
No, I
You
had a
look good.
great time.
Go ahead, Sanji. Okay. So what's your question, baby? What's your question? Can you hear me? You went blank, Sanji. Hello. It's her side. She may have to go back out and come back in. Okay. Sanji. Sanji. All right, go back out and come back in. When you go back out and come back in, we'll bring you up immediately, okay? Drop those two from the stage. That way we can yeah. Okay. Hit remove. She gonna come back in. Okay. Shantian.
Shantae.
Shantae, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? I love you. I love you.
Fantastic. Where you
I
calling
love you.
from? I love you too.
I'm calling from Syracuse, New York.
Okay. What's that noise in the background?
My niece, we watching you on my television.
Oh, she gotta turn it down because it's echoing. Just tell her to turn it down for a second.
Is that better?
Put it on mute. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's your question, Mama?
All right. My question is, I'm dealing with my daughter. I have guardianship of her two babies.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a little bit different. And
when you say different, how different we talking?
Evil.
Oh Lord Jesus. What do you
raised I love her to death. Say again.
You raised her now. Hold up now.
Well, yes, I did. But this the baby. Just the baby girl.
Oh Lord, I know. My mama got one of them. Go ahead.
And she always trying to beat me up, threaten me, but I'm not gonna give up on her. I'm gonna keep the babies until she get them back. We almost in the last stages. My question is, should I just stop? Should I just give up and try to how can I say this? Try to preserve what little bit of relationship that we have. Because I think once she gets the kids back, she's not gonna let me see my grandbabies.
Okay, so why, if you don't mind me asking, why she lose the kids?
She young and she kept leaving them with other people, and um a lot of people was calling the people. I called too because she like left for like a week, no provisions and stuff like that. And the judge told her she wasn't allowed to leave the babies unattended. And on the same day the judge told her, she just didn't come back and get the kids. So
She ain't smoking that shit, is she?
no, she not. I
Okay.
think she want to party. She just want to go out and have fun, and she got to realize she got kids. You just can't party. It's not your life no more. It's all about them. And she
And so
figured,
you gonna get it after raising the kid? How long you done had the kids?
my daughter had them for a year, and I have them for maybe about 3 months now.
Okay, and
And
you
we're in
tired?
the process. Say again.
You tired? You tired?
I'm tired of her BS. I'm not
Okay.
tired of the kid. I'm tired of having to go through the emotional thing with her. But we're almost there.
Okay.
February is our last court date, and I was saying if she doesn't do what she has to do, I can't deal with the abuse. So I'm just praying that in February that she'll get these kids back.
Okay. Do you think she's mentally ready?
She loves her kids, but she need a little bit more work. But I figure if I stay as her support system, she'll get it right. If I stay on her, it's just she has to listen.
Is she the baby?
Yes, she is the baby
Your
girl.
daughter, you got another daughter there that's watching right now?
That's my niece.
Oh, that's your niece?
Yes.
So if I ask your other kids, would they say that you put a lot of favoritism on this baby daughter of yours?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. I
Now,
put it
see,
on.
my mama would say the same thing too about my baby sister, right? Y'all coddling these kids. And you probably was a lot lighter on her than you did your other kids.
I was.
See, there we go. We getting somewhere.
They didn't
And
get
I can
enough butt
tell right
whooping.
now that you just got so much hope for her and you want her to be there for her children, but you know you didn't leave your kids nowhere unattended. That ain't love.
I know. I'm just contributing to maybe she young and she'll get it together.
You coddling her, and
I know.
that's why she's sorry now, because guess what? You've always backed her up, and you backing her up now. She ain't coming to get them damn kids. You got them. And I'm sorry, you can't give them away. They children. It ain't like it's a dog. They
Right.
kids. You their grandmama.
Right.
Yeah, like you enabling her behavior, and you probably always have. And I guarantee you, if I asked your other children, they would say that you raised her like this.
Okay. Thank you for that honesty.
Go ahead, keep them kids, and just have them call you Mima.
They call me My.
Okay, how old are they?
Bella is 5 and Azai is 1. He'll be 2 in February.
See, and them babies too young to even be going through that instability right there. So, like, I would just be telling them, don't, if you get them children back, you know 100% of your heart that your daughter is gonna be there for them kids and not put them in a dangerous situation. Will
I
you be
think
able to
so.
sleep at night?
I will, because this lesson is hard for her. She's going through it too, because she just had another little baby, Yulani. She's 1. She's what? Not even just a month.
So she got 3 children?
Yes.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is you got to eat this one. This your fault, because you even still taking up for it right now.
I know.
If this was somebody else's child that left their children, what would you be saying to her right now?
That's exactly what you get, because you know they was children, and once you had them, you knew that your life was over, and you should have been taking care of your daggone kids.
And then your daughter disrespecting you, and you raising her kids.
Yeah.
Because you was soft on her coming up.
Yeah, I didn't give enough ass.
You need to whoop her ass right now, and this starts now.
Oh Lord. Okay. She a big one. She's 6'2". I'm gonna have to hit her with something.
You ain't gonna physically whoop her ass. You're gonna emotionally whoop her ass. You ain't
Okay, I
got no
could do
business.
that.
Hey, if she put hands on you, she gonna have to deal with me because ain't nobody gonna be disrespecting their mamas around here. I'm sorry, that's your mama. Your ass
Right.
wouldn't be, your big ass wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
That part. That part.
No,
I feel
ma'am.
you.
No, ma'am. No, you're gonna emotionally whoop her ass. Keep these kids for about 2-3 years.
Okay.
Keep them.
Okay.
Let her
Okay.
see and let her eat that up and miss important times. The most she disrespect you, no, you don't disrespect. No, 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 no.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay,
girl.
no problem. I love you, mama.
I love you too, Tasha.
Mwah.
Mwah. Bye
Bye.
bye.
All right, let's go. Let me read a question real quick. Remember, guys, put the link in the chat. The link is in the chat. I see y'all backstage. Miss Lulu. I don't know who the heart is. Okay. Drop that person down. I think we already talked to that person. Okay. Yeah, that person. Remove them. Okay. Cool. Sanji, please call back. Okay. Y'all are up next backstage. I see you all. So just wait there patiently and I'm gonna call you up in just a second. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and read this question. Let me read the Bobby Brown question real quick. Okay. So hey, Tasha, I've been debating if I want to come to you with this, but I think you are the best person for this here. Okay. So I've been with Bobby Brown's nephew for 5 years. It started out so good. I was truly in love with everything about him. He's a man. He's a great man. He's a good man, Savannah. And it was all good at the beginning. We have a 2.5-year-old son. We got engaged in January 2021. I met him in May 2019. Fast forward, I really didn't know what I was getting into for a while, but I didn't believe that I was actually dating Bobby Brown's nephew. Okay. Not until their cousin Billy passed away is when I started to believe that he was really related to that man. So for the first 2 years was amazing as we started getting deeper and deeper into our relationship. A lot of stuff started to unfold that I wasn't ready for. I asked God for a good man and he sent me one with so much baggage. When I tell you it's not just him, it's the whole family. Child, that's been on TV for years, so I don't understand why this is a surprise to you, okay? Hold on. And it's sad and it's draining. And it's like I gave him the best years of his life. And being with him and hearing so many stories, I can honestly say I gave this man life. Now it's 2023 and I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take all the mental stress from him and his family. They all effed up in the head. And I honestly felt like we'll still feel it's because I'm stuck and I have a child with him. So I have to go to therapy to learn how to balance my mental again with this, especially with all of the he then spilled over in my life. I don't know what that means. Okay. I would love to explain more in person. You don't need to. Okay, or over the phone because it's a lot and I want to release him and myself from his family's burdens. For some reason, he's still trying to save face for MFers that don't give a F about him, and his whole family has disowned him after starting that Shots of Brown, okay? And he did that to bring his family closer and didn't do S shit, but expose them for who they really are. I've been telling him this since he started that podcast on YouTube. So y'all must know this man, who this man is, because she done told all the business, okay? Shots of Brown podcast. Y'all look that up and get back to me, okay? Sounds like there's a lot of family wine over there that I need to tend to. Okay, he did that to bring his family closer and didn't do shit, but it exposed them for who they really are. I've been telling him this since he started that podcast on YouTube, and this was gonna happen with them. I've seen the fakeness from jump. He's still trying to save face with all his family he has done to his sisters. It's sad. I just want to speak because I don't give up about saving face with them people. Don't do shit for me, and I know he will be upset with me, but I don't care. He will get over it, and hopefully he will heal in real life. Once it's out, he's holding on to so much, and I don't want my son being affected by his family how I am. It's not fair, and I owe this to my son, no matter the outcome. I don't know what the hell it is. Okay. It sounds like you were just excited that you were dating Bobby Brown's son. Okay. They come from a history of crackheads. And I just feel like, when people, it's like, oh, I'm dating Jay-Z's stepbrother cousin who used to be his aunt's boy. That's what it sounds like. I think you thought you probably dated somebody that had a little money and you let the name Bobby Brown just kind of woo you. And then when you saw that he had issues, all of a sudden, and now this family got issues, you want to get out here to expose them. Expose them for what? You got you a Bobby Brown son, all right, or a cousin or a nephew or whoever he is to these kids, and he gonna be just like them. And I don't think you coming out to tell a story that we already know is gonna happen. Somebody said it. Moving on, okay? I love you, girl, but listen. He told you from the beginning who he was. You didn't want to listen, all right? Miss Lou. Hey, Miss Lou. Miss Lou. Hello. Please make sure y'all got y'all mics unmuted. Hello? Drop it down. Love. How you doing, love?
Hey, Tasha.
How you doing?
Fine.
Can you turn me down in the background? I'm echoing.
Okay, let me turn down my phone.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
What's your question?
What?
Well,
how
where you
did
calling from, real quick, first of all?
California.
Shout out to California. Okay, so
how you dealt with postpartum when you had your last baby?
I mean, postpartum, do me a favor, because I can hear myself.
Okay, because you don't. I don't have you on the TV or anything.
Okay.
But
What is
you're
it?
playing
Oh, it
from
went
a
away. It
video.
went away. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead. Give me a little bit more specifics.
All right. I just had my baby like 8 months ago, right?
Okay.
So like I got other kids, but my postpartum with this last one has been like different, right? So her dad is like, "Oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, whatever, whatever." And then when I take her to the doctor, her doctor basically had to tell him like, "Look, you need to stop doing what you're doing because she's doing just fine," and you know. So it's been like a lot.
Okay. So what do you mean like a lot? Like are you crying? What's going on?
I shut down a lot.
Okay. Are you breastfeeding?
Yeah,
Okay.
exclusively.
Oh, that's that. Okay.
So
So
she's not like my mom, like, oh, she's too good to come over here. I'm like, no, I don't pump. I just exclusively breastfeed. So like wherever I go, she goes.
okay.
So it's no me time.
And you're not getting sleep, I take it.
No.
Okay. And how's your diet?
My diet is good. I've been it's on and off good, but I've been ever since I was cleared to work out. I've been working out, which makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
I work out to this girl named Kiera Lachey. I work out to her. Um, and stuff like that. Like I watch you, I watch her podcast. I'm getting back, which I stopped doing. Getting back to my Audible books and stuff like that, self-help books and things like that. So I'm just trying to find different ways to get back to me. Like
How old are you? If you don't mind me
29,
asking.
29.
Okay, 29. Okay. So postpartum is different for every single person, right?
Yeah.
And so have you had the doctor, like your doctor run like blood work on you and check your hormone levels and thyroid levels and stuff like that?
Well, my thyroid been checked before and it's fine or whatever.
You may
Um,
probably need to check it again.
hmm
Right. So okay, I could tell you. Okay. So back to your original question, how was postpartum for me? It sucked. I'm gonna be honest with you. People didn't even know that I was on a walker leading up to my pregnancy, like to my
hmm
delivery. My body had started to break down. My teeth were getting thin. When I had my son, of course, I'm much older than you. So I was like 37. And after 35, you're high risk and stuff like that. My diet was out of whack because my son was only craving beef and stuff. And then I exclusively breastfed. And I was making so much milk that I could fill up 2 gallons of like milk jugs. And I did. I even gave milk to other moms. And your pituitary gland that controls like your milk production and stuff like that. Because I was always, making milk and not getting sleep, it causes your stress hormones to increase, your cortisol levels. So I didn't lose weight. I gained weight. So a lot of the weight that was sitting around that I gained was sitting around my stomach. Cause you know, when cortisol levels are high from your stress, you get what they call like a stress belly. My mood was up and down because of lack of sleep. Anything that I eat is going to my son, and I exclusively breastfed, and it's very draining. And so, what I would say to you is, it's time to pump and probably try to wean the baby from bottle to you, because if you don't, like, you could probably, you know, end up putting yourself in a psychosis or a really really deep depression. And you know, you gotta, and babies feel that, you understand what I'm saying? And so you don't want to pass that mood on to your baby. You definitely don't want to disrupt your household. And so it's nice, it's actually a blessing that you're able to catch it, you know, because a lot of people don't catch postpartum depression, and it's a real thing. And so by your mom offering to help out, I think that you need to take her up on that, so you can start to rebalance who you are, getting sun, taking vacations. You know what I'm saying? Your baby will still have exclusive breast milk. Your baby should be on solids right now, you know,
Yeah, she
and
is.
milk. Right. So now it's time for you to start building up your mental, because it's going to get harder once the baby starts to walk. You know that. You have other
Yeah.
kids, but you don't want to be depressed and in a deep depression to where you can't function and take care of your babies.
Right, and that's what I told. That's why I told him. I said, and I keep trying to explain. Like I said, well, I'm falling into a deep depression. Like my house is always dark, and
Yeah.
now I rarely go. Like as far as me going out, like to the grocery store, something like that, coming back home. But it's not like before this baby. You know what I'm saying? Like with my other
Mhm.
kids, I'm like I breastfed, but I went back to work. Right. With this baby, it's just like I don't know. I really lost myself. You know what I mean? And I talk to people, you know, to try to, and I try to say things out loud so I could try to catch it myself. You know what I mean? A therapist that I had, she ended up quitting her company. So I'm like, fuck, like, what am I to do? Now I just, I can't just go to a therapist because you're a therapist. I need to have some type of relationship or build some type of relationship. And the first intake will always tell me if I'm going to bond with this person or not. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it'd be kind of hard, like, you know? And like the other day, it's like, okay, I text something because I got a diary in my phone. I wrote something in my diary, but I'm like, nah, I can't think that way. Like, you know, I got to keep moving forward. So I'm like, okay, like shit, you know. But I need to start getting out, and I need to start doing things. But I
Yeah,
lost
and
myself.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
don't
first
do
too.
nothing.
And I'm gonna tell you this too. I can tell you watching a lot of you know, podcasts and stuff like that. You know, I'm a podcaster, you know, digital talk show host. You got to take a break too, you know, from
Mhm.
that screen time. Open up the blinds in your house, open up the
Mhm.
windows, go outside and drop that baby off with your mama.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yes.
With some milk pump, and you
Mhm.
go find you, and then ask your gynecologist for a recommendation on different therapists that you can choose from. They should have a list already ready that
Mhm.
they refer their patients to. It's not just anybody. It's doctors that their patients love to go to, and they have them there as a reference. And so you'll be able to choose from their list that they work with. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm
Cool.
glad that you're catching this. It's a real thing, but you're gonna have to fight to kind of get your life back, because it's easy to get stuck into the baby. You ain't getting no sleep. You can't tell me you ain't eating right. You know, your stress levels are up, and then you're watching a lot of podcasts and stuff. You got to clean your mind out. Okay. And
Yes.
you probably need to start by just taking a trip without the baby.
Yeah, because I read the book The Seven Habits,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I'm living in quadrant 4, which is social media, being on the phone, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Turn that
I'm
shit
not
off.
I'm not in quadrant 1 and 2. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I
Which
don't know what that is. I've never
it
read that book, but I
it's
can tell you.
prioritizing what's priority, what you're talking about now.
Okay. So that means deleting all social media from your phone.
Mhm.
If you can't, because you may be so addicted to the point where you just pick up the phone and just be scrolling, and it's second nature to you.
Yeah.
So what I do is I delete the apps from my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So even if I pick up my phone, I'm only able to check my email.
Right.
Okay. So you
Mhm.
have to start being in control of your time and start getting your life back, because you know when them terrible 2s and 3s come up, you're going to need to have energy for that.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So just get with your gynecologist, get you a therapist, open up them blinds and go drop that baby off with your mama and go get you a pump.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I got like 4 pumps.
Pump.
But I use none.
Pump. It's time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Wing, you gotta wing yourself. You not weaning the baby, you weaning yourself off. You're not weaning the baby, you weaning yourself off. And there she go right there. Oh, all right. Love you,
All right.
mama.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Give me an
Bye.
update once you get back, you move back up and stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Remember, guys, hit the link if you want to call in or send me an email on unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, okay? And I'll select your question and read it. Let's go to Miss Betty. How you doing, Miss Betty?
Hey, Tasha, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Where you calling from?
Awesome. I'm in Baltimore. I live in Baltimore, but I'm from VA.
Shout out to the DMV. What's your question?
I don't have a question right now, but when I do, I will call back in. I just wanted to say to you, I love you. I love watching your show.
I love you.
I really, really love you a lot. I don't know what it is, but every time you come on, I just want to see you.
Thank
So
you.
I'm just so happy to be a part of your program.
I love it. Wino Nation. I love it. Thank you so much. And yes, if you do have a question, call back in. Or if you just want to show some love, call back in too. I receive it all. So thank you.
I will. I love you, girl.
All right, love you too. Miss Lou, you back, baby. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Tennessee.
How you doing?
I'm
Shout
doing
out
so
to
good.
Tennessee. What's your question, Miss Lou? Sorry, we had some technical difficulties.
Girl, that
earlier.
was me, child. I don't be knowing how to work this stuff. But I was sitting over here laughing at the last call. I was cracking up and I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. But girl, I got a good one for you.
What's up? What's up?
Girl, I think I am fooling with somebody who is living a double life.
And when you say double, how double we talking?
I don't know. It's just something that I cannot put my finger on. Like, and it's pissing me off.
So what, your girl? Why you ain't went through the phone then? What the hell, child? What is going on? Why you ain't found out? What? Okay, what are you suspecting?
I don't know. Everything that I've been suspecting, I get bust in my bubble that is not it. Thought he was married. It ain't that.
So what else you thinking?
I don't know. Okay, so look, I've been knowing him for 4 years.
Okay. Say it.
And I don't even know. It's just like, I don't know. I know he's, I've been over his house several times, multiple times.
Okay.
The first time I went over his house, I went into the bathroom and I noticed all type of women stuff in there and kids stuff and woo-de-woo. So I'm like, I confronted him immediately about it. And he's a truck driver, okay? And he said, listen, I do have kids. You know, he was like, kids, woo-de-woo, all that. But I'm like, one of your kids, most of your kids live in Atlanta. One of your kids live in Alabama. And one live in Tennessee. So, but it ain't, listen.
Say it, girl. Just
I don't know. That's why I called you. You the mother.
I know I'm the mother, but I don't know shit. So you gotta tell me what.
Okay.
What made you just say? Are you thinking that there's another woman that lived there when you saw the kids stuff?
I wasn't thinking that because the house don't look like no women. It just looked like he.
Have you ever rode past the house when he was on the road?
No, and something keeps telling me to do it. Something was telling me to do it the other day.
You got to put on your clothes and go.
I'm thinking about doing it.
Go knock on the door and say you Uber Eats. Wrong address.
Okay, listen. So I recently did it with the guy. We have great sex. I'm 33, so I know what some good D is.
Okay.
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 And it ain't no 20 minutes. We talking about 2 hours.
Oh, yes, child. Yes.
So we about an hour and a half in.
Yes.
And he
What happened? What did he do? What did he do? Tell me.
This is the Pisces in me.
What?
So he was like, "Can you do something for me?" I was like, "Yeah, you know." So he pulls out his phone. He pulls out his phone and shows me and proceeds to pull up what he wanted me to do.
What did he want you to do?
And so when I'm already down there dicking down with the throat game. So I
What
don't
did he
see
want
any.
you to do, child?
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
Heard what?
It was just nasty sounding. So I finally got the phone and looked at it. Ugh. What I saw, it was like a woman giving. Can I get raw?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It was like a woman giving him head like the 69, right?
Okay.
And it was just real nasty, but she had her finger in his butt going in. I mean, that finger was getting it down. It was down. I, woo. And this is so recent. So listen, when you get to be my age, you learn how, and my mom taught me this. You can always figure out a little bit of something without really having to ask. You got to maneuver your way around what you want to get out.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of me, because keep in mind, we still friends, but we still have the best sex, like some good pleasure. I didn't want to make him feel like I was judging him with
really?
my reaction.
You don't
Right?
say.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I wish you could see my face. I was like, so why
Did you do it is the question.
No. I said,
did you try to do it and it just wouldn't go in?
No.
You stuttered. You stuttered.
No.
Did you lick it?
No. I continue with the balls because I'm a ball girl. But no. But what I did do, what I said was, why would you ask me to do that at this time? That's what I said.
So you're dating.
No. Ain't no dating.
He's an unmarried, truck driving, and he hypersexual.
So listen, my question to you is this.
You know the answer. Go ahead.
Should I? Because I've asked him.
Yeah.
After that, because I asked him, why would he ask me to do that at this time? He was like, I don't know.
What he asked you to do it for?
He was like, I don't know. We in the mood. We feeling it.
Yeah.
So we just continued on with regular sex. But the next day I asked him.
What'd you ask him?
I asked him, do he like men?
And you a Pisces, right?
Yes.
And I'm a Pisces. And I'm a Pisces.
Get me together, mother. Mother, I need you. Listen. So I asked him, did he like men? This fool gonna have the nerves.
What are you saying?
To say, what make you ask me something like that? I said, nigga, what you mean? You just asked me to put my finger in your booty. That's exactly how I said it. He was like,
and you just want to see. If you don't listen to your intuition,
my answer is already there because I was saying that I was thinking about it.
It's my turn. It's my show. It's my turn.
Go ahead.
Because you see, the problem is God gave you your answer, and he a truck driver, and you can't follow that nigga. to work.
Nope.
So you don't know what he pulling over at them truck stops doing or who he doing. But you want God to say yeah, or you want him to say yes. You just need to hear that. But what you gonna fuck around and hear is yes on that motherfucking HIV test. That's what you're looking for.
No, I'm
There's a
not.
lot of women out there like you. Everything is right there. Your spirit is telling you something, and you don't want to believe it until the doctor sit down and tell you what you already motherfucking knew. Of course, he's not gay. He's bisexual. You asked the wrong question. Bye, Miss Lulu. The hell? Y'all stressing me out now. I love you though, girl. I love you. I swear to God, I love you. But child, listen. Come on up here, Haiti. Y'all better have y'all shit together. Sanjay, thank you so much for the gift card for Shaq. I bought some bleach with it and some stuff to put in the house. He appreciates his gift card for his birthday, and I just used it to buy some house essentials. Thank you. Hey, Miss Haiti, come on in here, Miss Haiti. Hi, Haiti. Haiti. Hello. Okay. Rock. Is this how you say your name?
You can just say Ro, but a lot
Ro.
of people know me as Duke Pharaoh.
Duke Pharaoh. Okay, shout out to Duke Pharaoh. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Florida. I'm originally from Texas.
Oh, what part of Florida you in?
I can't say on the internet. I got too many.
So let me guess. You got a YouTube channel and you out here flaming niggas. That's what you doing. Yeah,
well, you
I
know,
can tell. I can
well,
look at the
I'm the
background
one.
and see.
Nah, I'm the one who gave Charleston White his wings and his internet.
Oh, okay. So what you do? You gave him a platform to get on the
I
internet
gave
and
him a
lie?
platform. I taught him how to get on here and monetize his time. You
And
feel
lie.
me? 'Cause
Yeah.
he was talking for free at one point in time.
I said and lie.
Oh yeah, he a lying rapist.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
My question is, millions of people know my name.
Okay.
Millions
How many
of
millions
people
we
have seen
talking?
over 10 million.
Okay. It's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. I just
Right.
checked this last page that ain't been what do you call it? Taken down or stricken.
Okay.
And it's the views in it is 2 million. I thought it was 900,000 because when people look at the about, it shows how many people actually look at your page, and that's 900,000.
Right.
But I looked at the views in the thing, and it said 2 million. So I'm like, okay, I done had. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm listening to you.
No, I done been on Hip Hop Homicide, episode 7, from 03 or whatever. I done been all over the news. Gilly done said my name, Charleston. Why everybody done said my name? I'm like, yes, I live with Asperger's autism. Let me say that. How do I capitalize off of all of these people knowing me? When I get so much hatred, I keep like I seen the thing that you was doing I remember when you first started, right? And you done worked your way all the way up to millions, right? And you had the situation with what's her name. And now I'm like, okay, well, how do you translate everybody knowing you into in the money? How?
If I did that, I would have $4 million right now.
How do I translate it into money?
You asking me something I don't know.
So because I'm like, well, okay, so what was
I got $1 for every view right now.
Right. But
Okay.
well, I'm not monetized because they keep on reporting me because I was trying to get justice for Roy Lee and Mo3.
I got
And a lot of other people who got killed in my city. So, they call me snitches, all this stuff. But people are competing with me and they keep taking my channels down. So I'm like, okay, Tens of millions of people know who
What
I
type
am.
of content is you making real quick? Because we're going to keep this
I
short.
tell the truth.
About
I
what?
tell the truth. That's it. I'm the one that exposed Charleston White for the grape statements. That video came off of my channel.
The grape statements? What grape statements?
Where he said that all women or some women deserve to be raped and beat. That video, him
Oh, that
wearing
was
the
your
red,
video? That was some
that
good
was
work.
my video.
That was
I'm the
some
one
great
that
work.
put it out. And then his mistress in Atlanta, she's the one who came to me with the information and put it out there.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you something. What you're going to do is you're going to email me, unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, and I'm going to show you how to monetize it, okay?
Well, no. Okay. Hold on. Say that again. Matter of fact, I'll just go back in the video and I'll
It's
find
okay.
it in your thing.
Unwinewithtashak@gmail.com.
All
It's
right,
the channel name at Gmail.
All right, I'm going.
I'll show you how to monetize it, okay? All right. You keep exposing them. Aisha, you are the girl, man.
Oh my
And I want to
goodness,
get
Maya.
to know you better. Hey, Aisha. How are you?
Right there.
What you going? Where
I
you
just
calling
called
from?
to say I love you. That's all.
I love you too. You ain't got no question?
I ain't got no questions.
I love you too, baby. Well, thank you. Bye.
My husband told me that he didn't know nobody can be louder than me.
Oh, where he at?
Yeah, he at work. He at work.
Okay. Well, tell him. I think we about to say. I don't know how loud you are though.
I am. My whole building hear me when I'm getting my daughter ready for school. I'm loud.
So you had the music blasting and everything cussing?
No, I'll be fussing.
Oh, okay.
I cuss him out and her.
All right, I love.
But I just want to say I love you. That's it. I wish my husband was here so he can see this because I be watching you. So
that's okay. Thank you, Mama. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Aisha, you are the girl that I love it. Okay, come on up here, Lola.
Hey, Tasha K.
Hey, where you calling from?
I'm calling from New York City.
Shout out to New York City. What's your question?
I have since we're talking about double lives and like the down low, I just want to make sure my intuition isn't a little off or wasn't a little off. I'll say this. I was in a relationship with someone for 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
I had a baby.
Okay.
So this was a real relationship. We lived together. We had a very good sex life. And I found out he was cheating on me. But the girl told me she was doing things sexual to him that I did not know he liked.
Oh, like what?
Like licking of his behind.
Oh.
Okay. So I asked him, hey, is that something, mind you, our baby has already been born. We've been living together. I've never got that notion. He never asked that. He never, gave me a sign for those type of things. But another woman told me, hey, that's what I do to him. So obviously you don't know him better than you think you do.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I asked him. He told me, no, you know how girls are. They just make things up to, get underneath your skin and to make you mad. So I let it go. A couple of years later, it was like a fake page on Facebook.
Okay.
And one of the things that was on the fake page about him mentioned the butt licking. This is the second red flag again.
Okay.
So I asked him again. Is this something that you like done and you're shy about it and you're not explaining it to me? And you know what I mean? Or is this something that you let other women do to you? Because some men are different. You know what I mean? Like some men want the hole to the side, but don't want the hole behind closed doors. You understand what I'm saying? So I tried to figure out, maybe you want the hose to lick your behind, but you don't want me to lick your behind. But I wouldn't
he
do that.
respects you.
But maybe, but listen, I wouldn't do that anyway. But my thing is, if that's what you like, let's have a discussion. Say it out loud. So this way, when these other females are bringing this to me, I don't look like Boo Boo the fool. I know.
Okay, now let me ask you something. Did you have a problem with him getting his ass licked?
Yes, because
Okay.
when I asked him about it, he said no. But I said, because if you let a woman lick your ass, you'll let a man lick your ass. That's just me. That's my own personal preference.
Calm down.
I don't know. That's just
Calm
me.
down. All right, let me talk to you. I'm taking my glasses. Let me talk to you. Okay.
Teach me.
Did any of the women talk about penetrating his ass?
No. But even if that did happen, I don't think they would say it out loud.
I think they would if they told you that.
I don't think so.
You talking about side bitches, right?
Yes, correct.
Oh, they would have told you.
But another thing also is that he's a Scorpio, and these other women also were Scorpios, and I'm not a Scorpio.
They real sexual. So I'm married to one.
There we go, Tasha. My point exactly.
So you're not married to him, right?
No. I actually don't speak. We actually don't communicate. I left him. I actually left him.
You left him for the cheating, or you left him because he got his ass licked? Which one?
I left him for the cheating because I really couldn't pinpoint on exactly if that aspect of ass licking was a little down lowish for me, or was it just something he just liked? You know what I mean? He couldn't explain it to me.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Let me explain it to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
So this way, when I get to another, my new man, thank you. Let me know.
Okay. So men got that line that go between the balls and the ass, right? And when you sucking, okay, this is the thing, and then the ball. A lot of times you may brush cross that and it tickles, right?
Okay.
Now, men don't mind you licking the whole area. They like that. Okay.
Okay.
But I think in this case, he didn't want to ask you because one, he probably had plans on marrying you, and two, there are holes set aside to do that type of work.
Exactly. Okay.
Now the problem is when they want to be penetrated.
Ooh,
okay. That's a whole level of shit that we don't want to get into. Okay. And then you have to start the question. Well, if I'm penetrating you, you'll let anybody, but licking ass, I mean, that's no different because women get their ass licked when we get in head.
Oh, that's true. Very true.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you like your ass licked, right? Okay. So we all grow here.
Okay.
We grow.
That's why I needed a conversation with him so he could explain that to me. But
he can't explain it to you when he going out cheating, sweetie. He don't want to even have that conversation with you.
Yeah.
But I realize you want to know, like, if my man likes this, please give me the option.
Yes, I was inquisitive
before you
to be
step outside.
Thank you. My point.
Okay. All right. That's all. So I don't think you're crazy or anything like that. But going forward in your new relationship, y'all supposed to be discovering one another. You should discover up front if he like, you got to weed that out. Men. Now I personally don't think that what do you call it? Like, because there's this branding now of black men, especially with social media, that every black man is gay.
Right. Exactly.
Right. So like,
you
and
can't be hypersexual as a black man without being labeled as gay. You're absolutely
exactly correct. Now the hypersexual part, you do have to be careful because when they hypersexual, that means their sex drive is a lot bigger than the norm, and they gotta that energy has to go somewhere, and if it's not going to you, it's gonna go somewhere.
Correct. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And most men, and from my experience, that are really, really good in bed, but don't want to give you, and you kind of got that. And I meant to tell Miss Lulu that when she called, when we was talking about the truck driver. The problem is if he's not settling down and doesn't want to be in a relationship and stuff, it's because they're hypersexual. And when they're hypersexual like that, and he wants to be penetrated, it's sort of like borderline bisexual, and they usually are the best in bed because they're fluid.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so I don't think your man was gay. I just think he just was just, he was cheating. And I'm glad that God gave you that information to go, but going forward, it doesn't make a man gay because he likes his ass brushed across.
Okay. That was my only thing. That's all. Thank you so
all
much,
right.
Tasha.
Anytime, baby girl. You had me sweating there for a second. I
No,
didn't know what
it's
you
all
were going
right.
to say.
I just need a little bit of
It's
clarification. I'm
okay.
glad
It's
I got
okay.
it from you. On to the
It's
next.
okay,
Thank
baby
you,
girl. It's
Tasha.
okay, baby. No problem. All right, love you. All right, come on. Blue red. Is it blue 7 red? How you doing? Blue 7 red. Hello. Hello. Blue 7 red moon. Okay, Agent Black. Agent
Hey,
Black. What's your real name and where you calling from?
my name's Paul. I'm
Okay,
from Kansas
Paul.
City.
Okay.
Kansas City.
All right.
Um, Here's my dilemma I'm going through.
What?
Uh, Baby, I owe the IRS so much money.
Mm.
I'm a truck driver.
Okay.
I'm like an owner operator,
Okay.
and I ain't paid taxes in 5 years.
Okay. Well, 2 more years you're gonna go to jail. So
Oh damn!
they give you 7 years.
Oh, they give you 7 years?
They do. So to file and get them in. So what's the problem? You making the money, right?
No, the freight is down, and the money is not like it used to be.
Okay. So are you making anything?
I mean, yeah, I'm making, Um, I guess honestly, I really took the money that I owe the tax people
Okay.
and put it, and I invested it into the crypto thing.
Oh Lord, it's gone, bro. You done got ripped the fuck off. Listen
You
to
don't
me.
believe in the crypto?
Hell no.
Well, we're gonna find out. Cause if I do hit it big, I'm calling you. I'm calling up and let you know, girl, I hit it.
I don't think you're gonna hit it.
You
I
don't think
think I
so?
think they hit it big when they got your money. But I don't think you're gonna hit it big. And crypto is gone. Anything I can't uncrypt, I don't
I
want
mean,
it.
I can uncrypt mine. Are you doing it
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, okay.
If you're really worried about bills and you're
Well,
worried about the tax,
I'm trying.
do
I'm
you have
trying
other
to.
bills that you owe?
Oh, of course, credit cards, stuff like that. But I mean, I
Okay, so
maintain.
file chapter 13, bankruptcy.
I don't want to
Okay.
do that
Why?
because the reason why I don't want to file Chapter 13 is because I also using my mother credit card as well. She gave me like one of her American Express, so they're kind of like helping me. But I don't want to. You know,
Okay, you can still file chapter 13 and still use your mom's credit card as an authorized user
oh, you
to
still
build your
can.
credit back up.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I only owe like $75,000.
Only 75,000. Yeah, you need a chapter 13.
But if I hit that big on the crypto, I ain't gonna
You're
need
not
it.
gonna hit it big, and what's gonna happen is these crackers is gonna hit you with some jail. You
Really.
got 2 years. If you don't file taxes in 7 years, that's when they're gonna come for you. They give you
Well,
7
I filed
years.
no, 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 no. I filed taxes. I just owe
Yeah,
taxes.
so you gotta pay them. You got 7 years to pay them.
Oh, but see, I was thinking about getting a lawyer and had them to reduce it.
You can still get it reduced through a chapter 13.
Really?
Yes. Chris Tucker just got his reduced from 9.8 million to $3 million.
But I gotta file Chapter 13 to do it.
Well, I'm just saying if you have other bills, yes, it's smart to file a chapter 13 and then they put you on a payment plan for 5 years and allow you to pay it off, catch up, and still operate your business.
Oh, okay, okay. And it would not affect my business credit too, because I
No,
also got business
but
credit too.
yeah, listen, I filed bankruptcy at chapter 11. It's a reorganization, right? My
Okay,
credit score was around a 790. When I filed
okay.
that chapter 11, my credit score dropped to 650. Right now I'm back at 700 in a bankruptcy. Come on.
Mm, okay.
Okay?
I'll do that. Thank
All
you.
right, you better pay them crackers for they lock you up now. Come on. All right.
Okay.
Say that again. Okay. Sanji, come on in here, baby.
I'm sorry about that. I had a
It's
call that came
okay.
in
It's
from work.
okay. Mm.
Sorry about that.
Thank you
So,
so much for the gift card for Shaq
oh,
for
you don't
his
have to say
birthday.
anything.
Why?
Oh, it's my pleasure. I mean, you don't have to say anything
Well,
about
Shaq
it. It
told
was
me to
just for
say
me to
something.
you
He told
guys.
me to do it. He told me to tell you. He wrote it on a card. He said,
No.
"Don't forget to tell." I just wanted to say thank you because I needed some bleaching stuff for the house.
Oh, it's for you
I
guys to go
do.
out to dinner.
No, we did, and we went and bought bleach and OxyClean and refill bags for the iRobot and stuff. Yeah,
I don't even use
that's
my
okay.
iRobot.
I do every morning at
So,
9 a.m. It wakes us up.
yeah, it's so
Go.
noisy.
So, what's your
So
question, Miss
this is
Tasha?
why I
How you
really
doing?
need like. So my son, like when he was again, he just came from the Marines and he's been working like 9 months. And I was just like, Jerry, just get on your feet and I don't want to say his name. I just get on your feet and you don't have to pay anything. So all of a sudden he started asking me for money. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm paying the bills. I'm paying kids are selling they're adults and they're selling my cell phone bill.
Okay.
And I was like, what is going on? So over the weekend, he was like, I'm in financial trouble. I'm like, how in the hell are you in financial? I'm like, please don't let it be drugs.
Okay.
So he was over and when he was
You breaking up. You breaking up. I
I didn't
think your
even know,
Wi-Fi
but
got to be turned on.
oh,
Yeah, you're
I
breaking
went in the
up.
closet because I want him to
Hey, girl, get out the closet, child.
in the closet. Yeah.
Hello.
Find out
Hello.
he's sending
It's
this young little money in the Philippines. Can you hear me?
no, it's breaking
Put it
up
on
real bad.
airplane mode. Get out.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, I
turn
had
off
put it on
airplane mode.
airplane mode. I don't know how to use,
Miss
yeah,
Sandra, I
I
may have
just
to.
did.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
he had a young lady over there in the Philippines. He's sending her like $1,000 a
This
month.
story sounds, Miss Sandra, this story
Can you
sounds
hear
really
me?
good too. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, I can't. So what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna call you. I got your number, and I'm gonna get it pre-recorded, and
Yes.
then I'll record myself talking to
Okay.
you, and then we'll put it in for next week's segment because it keeps messing up.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay. All right, mama. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Okay. Love you.
Bye.
Love you, baby. I'll call you back. All right. Last two. Bama girl, how you doing?
Hey Tasha, how are you?
Good. What's your name? Where you calling from? Mm.
I'm from Alabama
Okay.
and
Shout
I'm
out to
a
Alabama.
okay, so Tasha K, I just want to say, first of all, you have wrote the blueprint for how this YouTube goes.
Oh,
So
thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
But I do want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you first started out, how did you know you were going in the right direction? And what was your motivation to keep on pushing through, even though the content may not have been as popular at first?
Okay. So I really appreciate you calling in. We don't answer YouTube questions here, but I do have a Facebook group called Stash, Stash, right?
Hmm.
If you hit me there, I will answer all your questions there.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, it's for life problems and stuff. And I try, and a lot of people want my YouTube advice, but I reserve that for another group. And so we got a Facebook group. Join the Facebook group, okay? I
Okay.
got you. Okay. All right. Bye bye, mama. Thank you. All right, Miss Deborah, how you doing?
Oh, shout out to it. I pronounce my name Deborah,
Okay,
actually.
Deborah. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, say
Yes.
Deborah. Like how
Ah,
did you
hey.
get here?
I am so
Nobody's
happy
supposed
to
to
be
be
here.
here.
Let me tell you. Let me
Where
tell
you
you
calling
though.
from? Where you
I
calling from?
I am actually coming from Columbia, South Carolina. I'm originally
Okay.
from Baltimore.
Okay.
Okay. I
All
got all
right.
that mixed in. You can hear it a
What's your
little bit.
question?
My question is basically from everything everybody else is saying, I really feel like I am a go getter. I get it. You feel
Okay.
me?
Okay.
And you find yourself with people that are, I guess, trying to lean on you. You motivate them, you do all the things. And
Mm-hmm.
then it gets to a point where you watch them actually look like they're taking everything you in and they
Mm-hmm.
leaving you. And I feel like I'm in my relationship. I'm finding that I have poured so much into a person that they're actually, moving on. It's like a mental thing. On top of just like over like, okay, before, you might see this person showering, woo woo. Then you see them showering, clipping their toenails, doing nails. Yeah, nose hairs. Okay, it's getting really kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So I sit back, I look, I don't say too much. All the clothes that you were wearing is giving, like I need to look just like whatever. And I'm feeling less and less appreciated when it comes to going out in public. You know what I mean? Because it's getting to the point where he is, what I already know. You know what I mean? If that
Okay,
makes
listen,
sense.
Deborah,
Yes.
baby, I don't talk hood talk no more. So you got to really
Oh.
speak English. I'm
I
sorry.
think we are really close in age though, because I'm
I
37.
know, but I've been out the hood a long time, and sometimes I still got to ask my uncles to clarify shit. I didn't understand
Okay.
nothing you just said.
Don't say that.
Yeah, you
I
like boop
guess
de boop and do 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 and da 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 da. What is that? I
yeah.
don't know, baby. Please, just what's the question?
Basically, when you see that, you have a person that you had their back and they start transforming into something and they less take you out, or if they do take you out, it's less. They go out more by themselves. And the people that ain't going around, they're not good for them, but you don't say nothing type stuff. If that makes sense.
So basically, he done leveled up and left you behind.
Or he's trying to.
But y'all
He-
together.
right.
You in a relationship.
Yeah.
So he feeling
Right.
himself. You done cleaned him up.
Don't say that.
You
Oh my
did.
goodness.
You took him out the street. You done cleaned him up. Now he feeling himself. And now he don't want to take you nowhere.
Or if he does take me somewhere, it's like really mediocre. I've been, seeing other things where people be talking about don't take them to such and such and such and stuff. That stuff is crazy to me. You know what I mean?
See,
I
you
just
got to
want.
talking hood talk. You was doing good for a second. Now, what is what is it? I mean, you got to say it. What
All
is it?
right. Okay. So I'm
Okay.
just. Okay. So what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm saying, like, if you see, all right, we go out and this person is like, acting different, but then not really acting different because that person, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
they have that, so women is like disrespectful,
To
okay?
you?
Especially in, oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah, in the
Oh,
South,
okay,
baby.
girl. Stop now. So what you do? Listen here. Let me try to tell you something. All right? You listening?
I am.
You sure you listening? You got me? You feel me? Let
I
me see if
do.
I still got my hood talk going. Is you ready?
I am.
That nigga fucking somebody else. Okay? And he done used you. He done got outside. And now he done got the attention he looking for. And so whoop the whoop, he done left you. That's it.
That's it.
That's why
That's
y'all
what
gotta
I be
stop cleaning up
saying,
these niggas. That's why y'all gotta stop cleaning up these fuck niggas before y'all
No,
marry.
I wasn't
You
trying
done let
to.
people
It's
that
just,
use you.
but the thing is, I wasn't trying to do that. It's not like you know what I mean? It's just a simple fact when you come into a good woman's presence, that's how it go. You know what I mean?
No, stop advertising yourself to a good woman because not every man deserves a good woman.
One more time, what you said?
Stop advertising yourself as a good woman because not every man deserves a good woman.
What am I supposed to advertise myself as then?
A woman.
Okay.
And you will pick and choose who you gonna be good to.
Well, I've been good to him for like over 5 years. So
That's too long. And he still ain't married you?
no.
Whoop the whoop, bitch. It's time for you to go. Bye, Deborah. I got to go. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy happy hour. Y'all some real ass people. I got to tell you, we about to head over to TashaKLive.com at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boy, we got wine on Dave Ramsey. Sukiyana, Black China coming for Tiger's existence, okay? Erica Mena, definitely going to be talking about NBA player Joe Smith and his wife. They on live arguing, okay? Yandy and Mendices, Dwight Howard, and there's a basketball player that somebody from the family done wrote in and told me that he been messing with Dwight for years. We'll talk about it, allegedly. Tiny definitely got Kim and Croy. Carl Crawford coming from Megan Thee Stallion. And last but not least, we definitely going to touch on Saucy Santana versus DJ Academics. I think it's time for me to enter the chat, okay? You called and I answered, all right? And so all that and more coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TashaKLive.com. If you want to watch that show, please subscribe to TashaKLive.com. Bondi Blue has now joined TashaKLive.com. There are movies, there are talk shows, there's talk shows over there, there's TV shows, all the above over there on TashaKLive.com that you get for a whole lot for a small fee of $12. Okay, that's all they asking. All right. And with that being said, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next Monday for happy hour. And I'll see YouTube here and everybody else, Facebook, whatever. Here, if you're not joining TashaKLive.com for our celebrity gossip segment happening on Wednesday. Okay, I love you guys, and now I gotta go. Bye.